Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Baron here. We are going to be playing as the premium T-34 57. Now, the first question I think anyone and everyone should ask, oh my god, Joseph Stalin, one in here. That's scary. Look at that bad boy. Hello, Grandpa. How are you doing? Ooh, Jagdpanzer 4. It's a Tiger. Almost got sniped by a Jagdpanzer 4. Got a T-34 85. I'm in a game where one could argue that I'm competing against tanks well above my station, both in capability and firepower. So we're gonna take a quick look. Getting down, huh? That guy's getting down, he's dancing. If you look at the top of the turret, you should notice three things, which are key differences between this tank, the premium T-34 57, and the non-premium T-34 57. It has a new turret, it's hexagonal. It's got those two hatches on the top that went up. Makes it look kind of like, that's a Tiger. Makes it look like Mickey Mouse. So the German tanks, when the hatches would be up, German tankers nicknamed T-34s with this new turret design, you know, Mickey Mouse tanks. They didn't fight like Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse was more of a pacifist. These things killed tanks. So the turret, the hexagonal turret design, allows for basically 57 millimeters, or excuse me, 53 millimeters of armor all the way around. Oh, titties. Tiger. I just set that Tiger on fire. So the great thing about that brings us to our second point about the ZIS-4M, which is the different gun. Oh kids, oh tits, oh tits. My phone's going off. I've got Tigers. Good lord, like. Oh, you know what it is? It's Sherman. Sherman is WhatsApping me. He just did very well on a math test. Fuck yeah, Sherman. Pardon my French. So we're going to be calling in artillery on the Jagdpanzer. The ZIS-4M allows me to use the BR-271Ps. And those are awesome because they have much better penetration. Look at this Tiger. Where do I hit? He's on fire. And I get the glory! That goes to show you this tank has the penetration power. I'm using the armor-piercing high explosive, I believe they're ballistic capped. Now I'm going to use the BR-271Ps, which are the real difference. Alright, I'm trying to find that perfect little sweet spot where I can hit him and he can't hit me. Oh, tits. Tits! I like how in the comments section people lately have been like, this program brought to you by tits. Because I kind of use that as a placeholder instead of curse words in most cases. I curse on occasion, but I derp on more. So the BR-271Ps are only able to be fired at least between these two tanks. Okay, that's not good. This guy's gotta... This guy's just gotta go for it, man. Alright, he destroyed him. So that's two Tigers down to my name right now. Matchmaking's another interesting thing right now in this stage of the game. Now, I think that's gonna be good. Yeah, we got a hit, see? The velocity of this gun makes it easy to snipe. Come on, baby. Yeah. Take those easy kills. I mean, you know, it's points, it's experience, it's grinding. It's that next tank that we all want. So this guy's unable to... So we're on a ground streak, win times 5, 3. Any aircraft emplacements, you're like, that's not impressive, Baron. You're right, it's not. It's that money, though. We're getting our currency right. But we got two Tigers to our name. And I'm in a T-34 57, guys. The king of the jungle has been humbled by the might that is the ZIS-4M. Zavodimeni Stalina. I don't know how to say 4 in Russian. But, I mean, this gun was made in Joseph Stalin's factory. His very own personal one. Alright, where's this guy? Ooh, right out there. So that is a Panther. And I'm nervous to see... Oh, good. What? Oh, that's AAA. I was wondering who's over there. Something popped up on the minimap. Freaked me out. Alright, so we got the Panther D. And we're going to be going mobile. So, I mean, if this video hasn't shown you that the T-34 57 Premium isn't a beast tank, then I don't know what will. Those are pretty awesome situations to get into. That was right off the front plate. It was a foolish shot, which I should have waited. Alright. Now I'm going to be... He's going up. Oh, tits. Target undamaged. This is not good, guys. Not good. Shoot the other guy! Alright. He got set on fire. Good. If that guy got a shot off, I don't want to run into the amazing penetration that is the Panther's main gun at that close of range. If he would have fired, I believe I would have been toast. Despite my new hexagonal turret, which allows me to have 53mm of armor all the way around. Who are you shooting at, friend? AAA. I can do that too. Alright. Yep, gun velocity, man. Gun velocity is awesome. Alright, so the enemy's lost all of its stuff. Premium T-34 57. This thing was designed, the modernized one, modified 1943 one, to deal with Tigers and Panthers. The T-34 57 did very well against Panzer IIIs and IVs. That ZIS-4 gun had really good penetration. You know, at the cost of the high explosive rounds, because what a lot of people don't really account for, and I'll show you some of these features real quick, just the differences. Is a lot of people don't really account for, like, this is a video game of like tanks versus tanks, planes versus planes, and planes versus tanks. But in real life, you know, you're dealing infantry is almost more of a threat, more of a consideration, because infantry are such a crucial part of conventional warfare that you create weapons of war to deal with them. Why do you think we have a hull-mounted and coaxial mounted machine gun on this bad boy? To deal with infantry. But the main drawback was this 57mm gun. The high explosive rounds were really derpy, and when they did work, they weren't very good compared to the 76mm gun. So yeah, here's the hexagonal turret. Notice the two hatches that, if popped up, would look like Mickey Mouse. Use your imagination. And here's the nice commander cupola, which is different. You can tell by the welding that this thing looks pretty nice, pretty well armored. And the 57mm gun looks rather unique, you know, when you think about it popping out of this gun mantlet. So let's check the T-34 57. Oh yeah, so if you look, turret armor is 53mm all around. We go to this one, it's 45mm all around. And we are going to take a look at the top. It's still rounded hexagonally on the sides. It's not as angular as the other one. It has a completely different hatch system, and the commander cupola is really small right here. Very, very small. You know, it just doesn't look as crisp or as awesome. Now, I have a question for you guys. Look at the back of this tank. Right back here, near the engine and transmission. Now take a look at this one. What do you guys notice? Anything different? Anyway, oh yeah, and then here's the other real important one, is the shells. The BR-271Ps have really good penetration. At 10 meters, 200mm of penetration, 186mm at 100 meters. Really good. APCR rounds. Now, if we go to the stock T-34-57. It doesn't have the BR-271 piece. So that is the difference between the ZIS-4, which this one has, and then the ZIS-4M, which the premium one has. Now I'm going to do one last thing. I want to show you the matchmaker. Now this is obviously subject to change, but at this moment in time, at the point of filming, 7 versus 22. You know? And I'm on any available. So as far as matchmaking is concerned, you can get in with a premium tank that can kill Tigers and Panthers because it was designed to do it, historical accuracy, and deal with less queue time. But it's at the cost. It's a premium tank. Anyway, my name is Baron. I thank y'all for watching. Make sure to pull the trigger on that like button, and if you haven't already and you're new here, for the love of games, subscribe. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Baron here. It looks like I'm the lone survivor over here on this front. Ooh. Needed a good hit on that one. Look at all these stugs. I can't even tell if my artillery shot would have been on target. Missed a shot. That's not good. Is he looking at me? Hey, you looking at me? Yeah, you're looking at me. Take that, gypsy boy.